backstory. Where we're sitting at was supposed to be an insurance building, state of the art insurance building. Now, they made a promise to erase the red line. They made a promise we're going to do away with the red line and the zoning and all of that, right? So they made a plan. They're going to build a big old uh, insurance place because I guess we need insurance more than we need a grocery store. But that's another conversation. So they made a promise they're gonna build up this big old we're gonna build up this big old insurance building. It's gonna be beautiful. The West End's gonna look nice. We're gonna bring all of these businesses back with them. We're just gonna do all of this stuff. Okay. Out of nowhere, it just stops. It just completely stops. Now my thing is when you're building something, and that's how we got here, right? Because when you're building something, they have a thing, builders have a draw, right? So once you're building something, you have to cover the draw before it can get to the next stage. Now we dealing with some people that is obviously smart enough to win elections, and obviously smart enough to know what zoning is, and obviously smart enough to know that you need an architect and an engineer, right? So they developed enough money to get the draws here. So my question is, why y'all didn't draw enough money to complete it? Why y'all didn't draw enough money to complete it just in case Passport or Humana couldn't get in there, that y'all could have made it to something else? Why would y'all put something in our neighborhood that looks incomplete? Nothing in my neighborhood is complete, and that's the reason why I got on the power structure, because powerful people are making powerful decisions that are impacting our life that don't care nothing about us. And this is the biggest piece of evidence that you will ever see. Can you imagine? Can you imagine a kid seeing this on the news one day as a hope of a piece of infrastructure? A new building in their neighborhoods when we getting killed every day, right? They see this piece of infrastructure being built, and they see Mayor Fisher, his colleagues. It was it was the other Matt Bevin at the time. They all out here smiling. So you got these kids that live here in this destitute neighborhood, see this beautiful building coming to fruition, and out of nowhere it goes away. Can you imagine the impact of hope that killed? Can you can you really imagine that? Like, can you imagine getting somewhere and everything you see has a stop sign? Even down to this building, it's a stop sign. It's a stop sign. It's showing hella people that live in this neighborhood, all you gonna get is your first draw. We living in a time of we got politicians who are looking at us in our face, waving a red flag, making all of these promises. I'm gonna take care of y'all. I'm gonna make sure y'all good. I'm gonna get y'all out of this. And then they get in there and give us this. That time is over. We watched our grandmothers go through it. We watched our mothers go through it. The buck is here, buddy. We're not gonna let your $1 million investments stop us. We're not gonna let your lobbying friends, your rich lobbying friends move us no more. Because guess what? The power's in the people, and the power don't stop.